Yeah, that's right. Rabbit, exclusive, or steel. Rabbit, carrot, steel. That's funny. Apparently the ampersand actually broke a lot of websites that were writing news articles about the game. Because it turns out a lot of websites and databases and stuff just do not like you putting an ampersand in the name of your title. So the dev was like, you can just call it the word "and." You don't have to use an ampersand. Zor. I feel like that's a little either Ancient Sea or like the early 2000s when people would say like, oh, that rock Zors. That's what it gets me. People don't say Zors anymore, and it's sad. You can't say it rock Zors, your box Zors, because you'll probably get arrested. If you're not up to date on, like, the latest sayings within the past month, you're a boomer. But yeah, I just kind of wanted to play some Rabbit and Steel today. A couple buddies of mine were talking about playing Rabbit and Steel or being near the booth at MagFest and watching people learn the game. And it's like, damn, I kind of want to play some Rabbit and Steel now. I haven't played in a little bit though, so I might just do a normal run to start off, get back in, relearn all my rotations and whatnot. Why do I have a screenshot open? I don't need a screenshot. Please, Steam, I don't need you right now. You're watching a walkthrough. Understandable. I'm not even like a Sokoban sicko, it's just like I enjoyed the puzzles enough to kind of like stay with it. Alright, yeah, we're gonna play some Rabbit and Steel. I don't need the cursor, I can probably get rid of that. Actually, maybe I'll keep it just in case I want to point out an upgrade that I like. Oh, Pog, look at this, Pog. Yeah, we'll do a run on normal, because I haven't played... Oh, no, definitely not Lunar. Absolutely not. I think, yeah, if you do random... I believe you get some extra money to start. I don't know what I should play as... I feel like Druid is my old standby, just if I don't want to think too hard. I might do that. We'll be Mustard Druid. Because I think... Yeah, you do start with extra money if you pick the random route. Alright, so let me see, I think it's like you drop your butterfly, then you drop your field, and then you just shoot primaries. And then just pop defensive if you need to. Druid's a pretty simple class. I would say probably the easiest of the few that you start with. Ancient is cool, but it can be a little janky sometimes. Druid is basically drop Butterfly whenever it's off cooldown. If your field is not up, put it back up. And then just do primaries otherwise. This can change if you get items. Like sometimes you get a really goofy build that just lets you drop like non-stop butterflies. It's very funny. Not the highest DPS of all the classes, I think, by default, but it's very consistent. Apparently they're doing a DLC for this game where they're adding like an alternate set of stages and bosses and whatnot, which will be cool. Vulnerability, speed boost when your secondary is used. I guess the Raiju Crown isn't terrible, because a lot of my attacks are just multiple hits. Everything else is just kind of, it's there, I guess. Do a little bit of damage whenever you move. A little bit of extra damage every 6 seconds for your primary if they're facing away from me. The movement speed is always... It's never bad, but this is especially, like, not incredible, because I'm not spamming my secondary like other classes, so I think we just go for the Raiju Crown. I think that's the plan here. Oh right, this is normal mode, so it doesn't have the spinners after the fact. I'm so used to playing this on hard where it has the spinners and all the other shit going on. I'll just tuck myself in here. Nice little safe spot. I'm glad they changed the first 2 treasure spheres to large. Makes starting a run a little nicer. Gain tranquility. Every 2 times use your special. Every 10 seconds deal poison. All damage increases by 50%, but there are no more percentage chance triggers. All damage is increased by 40%, but you don't have random damage or crits. So Druid doesn't have any percentage chances by default, but there are some loot items that can really let her pop off. Like there's one where it's like percentage chance to reset your special, which is absolutely cracked on her. Tranquility can be good, but generally Druid... I don't know. I don't want to get rid of chance for triggers, because that can potentially be very strong. Maybe the Yokai Bracelet, because we don't have, like, randomized chances. So that still lets us do percent chance triggers, it's just not going to do crits. So it's just going to be, like, a lot more consistent and more, like, slightly more of a damage increase as well. I got this right, she's constantly moving around. Probably just pop the field in the middle, I think, is the best bet. Man, this fight is so easy on normal mode, oh my god. Like, you barely even have to move. Alright, Red Dark House, aka... On normal it's not too bad, but on hard mode, that's when you just have to learn everything. What do we got? Any use every 3 times, use your special. 24-second cooldown on the Spirit. It's 8 times. Applies decay for 10 seconds, no longer places down a field. More damage, but GCD is almost doubled. I feel like you probably could pop off if you get a little lucky with like primary buffs, but I don't think I've ever really done like a primary focus druid. think I'm gonna do... I think I'm gonna do the Decay on secondary. Golden Potion, you pretty much always want to take that unless you're, like, about to die. And I'll leave some money for next time, because I want to be able to buy more Gemeralds. Gay, 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 gay. If you do the split shot for these, I think they always stay close enough that even the Druid primary works. Like a very small AoE, but it is an AoE technically. Having the Decay on secondary is also nice, because I don't even have to worry about placing it correctly anymore. The only thing is, it doesn't count as dealing damage, so it doesn't work as well with the Raiju Crown. Because status effect ticks don't count for... Actually, I don't know if they count for dealing damage. They might. Let me see. Oh no, it does count. Never mind, we're good. I thought it was just, like, interactions from your attacks directly, but I guess status ticks also count as damage, so that's kind of nice. I discovered a synergy. Yippee. Beam. Oh my god, this is so much easier. Like, my brain is still mostly coated with the hard mode patterns, I just haven't played in a minute, so I thought I would run on normal, but I feel like we might be clowning a little bit. Do a little bit of trolling here. I would like to do lunar mode eventually, but that is going to be hard. Also, Lucy, thank you for the raid. How y'all doing? I'm playing some Rabbit and Steel because I saw some friends at MagFest play Rabbit and Steel, and now I want to play it. Oh, we're going the other way. This game is good, by the way. If you never played it, if you like the idea of raiding in like an MMO, but you don't have the time to do raiding in an MMO, am I in the right spot here? Am I going to take damage? I'm not in the right spot. Thankfully, I had defensive up. Go all the way around, because where having movement speed up is kind of nice. Damage feels really low. No, 313, it's not terrible. That's about what I would expect around this point in the game. I feel like sometimes in Lunar, like, even playing perfectly, like, I just don't have enough DPS to hit some of the enrage checks sometimes. 6.1 dog eggs. So your loot effects that temporarily slow your movement no longer affect you. Oh, this got buffed, I think. I think this used to be just a chance of healing, but I think they realized it was not super exciting, so... Basically like a chance of getting a free level up every fight. It's not terrible. I think I want the dress, though, because it's a movement speed increase, and also it lets me move around freely, like my primary doesn't slow me down anymore. Which is very nice. Primary and secondary. Like, if it was just a movement speed upgrade, it would kind of be whatever, but the fact that it lets me move freely now, it is really, really good. I love bosses not having contact hitboxes. It's the best. Except when they do, in which case, don't touch them. If I find a relic that gives me, like, status damage increase, that could also be pretty nice. Because that'll work nicely with Decay and the Raiju Crown. Here. Alright, there's no spinners during this version of the attack. That should be good. That should be good. This fight is so much more quaint when there are 10,000 spinners along the entire screen trying to kill you. Dragon! I believe this is the same composer who did One Step from Eden. Another good game that I got to play at MagFest the last time I went, which was 5 years ago. Oh, fucking COVID. Actually, I wonder if I can apply decay off screen. Yeah, she's taking damage. Not a lot of damage, but it's all I got. Take what you can. Oh, being able to move freely during attacks is so nice. That's right, the hardest boss on normal mode even. I think this is right. No, that was not right. I did not do math. Even normal version of this got a little hands. Okay. Having decay going off screen was kind of nice. Normally, like, there's just that period where she's off screen, you cannot really do anything. Another golden potion, you say? Oh god, that's right, the one-time damage field. Explodes after 3 seconds. I don't like the exploding, homies. Longer cooldown. I'll do this, because that doesn't get nullified by the relic we took. Yeah, whoever played Rabbit and Steel at MagFest is responsible for making everybody else want to play Rabbit and Steel. Also, don't forget, you can pet the shopkeeper. Very important. Okay. Oh, that's right, these frogs are the ones that lock you down. Maybe not the most hype battle song, but it's kind of appropriate with the frogs, I guess. Also, being able to move during these attacks freely is super nice. I'm really glad I took the dress. Alright. Stop moving. Continue moving. As long as you're moving, like, at all, even if you're doing an attack, you're good. It's not based on speed, it's just binary, are you moving or no? 1-800, are you? Is your velocity anything? Can you solve these shapes? I bet you can't. Also colors too, but it's good that they added shapes, because yeah, doing this colorblind would absolutely suck. Oh, purple, I know that color. Circle, that's a shape. Yeah. triangles move fast? I don't think any of them move any faster than the others. I'm gonna reapply decay here. Actually, no, you're right. The triangles are spinning faster. Maybe they all move at different rates. I thought you were talking about, like, the circles pop faster or something, but no, you are correct, actually. Might also be just for, like, visual clarity to help you identify, you know, triangle moves faster for more contrast. Getting a lot of cash this run. Maybe I get the relic that lets me do more damage for having money. And then I just stop buying upgrades. Increase the secondary damage to 20%. That's not great, because I don't believe it affects decay. So we're only increasing the secondary by 8 damage. Specialty is 80% more damage, but breaks if you take damage once. Every 10 seconds, fires a projectile that deals 180 damage and applies burn. It's there, I guess. I don't have any loot that improves damage on status effects, because that would be really nice. I'm doing it. I'm taking the circlet. Slightly different shades of orange in every camera. Yeah, like if you use colors that are too close to each other, and you have like specific types of color blindness, it just means you don't get to really see any differences. It's rough. No, this game is great. Alright, we have to not take damage, chat. Because I got the Ruby Circlet, which jacks up my special damage so much. But also, I cannot take any hits, otherwise it breaks and then it is gone forever. So we gotta be nice from this point forward. You want that DPS, you gotta earn it. I don't actually have any gems on my special yet. I need to see, hopefully I'll get a good one coming up. Like, pretty much every gem is an upgrade in some way, even though some of them are more like niche to use or more difficult than the base version of it. But, yeah, in general, like, a Gemerald is an upgrade. You just have to be careful not to buy one that, like, anti-synergizes with your items or something. So much easier on normal, though. I know this is going to be a pattern for the entire run, but, like, yeah, normal mode, easier than hard mode, weirdly enough. Alright, I'm with Diamond. I know, it's fucked up. Get those graze points. Alright, red star. Yeah, definitely glad I have the move speed upgrade. Got a lot of cash. Actually, is it 100 experience per level up? I'm just kind of thinking about that one upgrade. Because I don't think it's like 100 experience per level. I think it's less than that. So maybe you get multiple levels. That could actually be a really good pick. Alright, what do we got? The 24-second cooldown again. Can I have a different one, please? Oh, actually, this could also be good. Like, it wouldn't synergize with the primary, but reducing cooldown to special is really nice. Because the chance for multiple hits on primary is kind of... It's not terrible. But I think I would rather just have more butterflies and ideally an upgrade for the special, please. I don't like these. I feel like they still need the fire potion. Like, they need to buff some of these. Just deal 1,000 damage into, you know, 2 seconds into a fight. Oh boy. GD speed could be nice. Get some upgrades. Because then this lets me spam specials a lot more. Every 2 primary cooldowns, basically. There's also, I think, either a loot item or a gem that lets your primary cooldown be like 0.7 seconds, something ridiculous like that. That is absolutely cracked if you get that with a special cooldown. Or like a long special or something. Just gonna pop special or defensive. Wasn't sure if I could get out in time. Okay. Once you get one of them, this fight is free, basically. See, for me, when I say like the red star, it makes me think of that one PS2 like alternate universe communism shoot 'em up or something. Actually, I don't think it was a shoot 'em up. It was like a top-down shooter, but I don't think it was like explicitly a shoot 'em up. Oh, Tasha. I never actually played it. I remember seeing it a couple times at, like, you know, EB Games. Tasha's gonna be the shopkeeper in the DLC. I'm happy for her. We love Tasha on this channel. Oh, that decay is popping off here. Thankfully, every single clone of her takes the same amount of damage. Did they change it to Gold Comet? I know they took away... Like, I think Grit had a gun originally, and then they took it out. Only deals 10 damage, applies Ghost Flame. Ghost Flame takes 5. This isn't really like an upgrade. Probably just the Calling Bell is the way to go here. Because increasing secondary damage, it's 50%, which, like, oh boy, it's doing 60 damage now. Because the damage from my secondary comes from decay, not from the attack itself, so that's kind of useless. So we take the Calling Bell. Still hoping I kind of find a status damage increase. That could be kind of nice. Well, well, well. Alright, she didn't even shove you here. So if you get, like, I think there's a relic that gives you 50% status damage, that's kind of cracked for my secondary. That becomes 1500 damage for a single cast that basically never misses. Cleave the right side. Cleave the left side again. The possibilities are endless. Okay, this one I have to be careful because this one's actually deceptively difficult. Like, you might think, oh, I just get shoved across the screen and I move back, but no, there's the bullets you gotta preemptively get out of the way of as well. It's very easy to forget they're coming. Actually, the Ghost Flame Bell has a pretty big radius too. Also, I can kind of freely attack during the off-screen phase and get some cooldowns for my special. Because I think it can still hit her off-screen. I think it's just your regular attack that won't target her anymore. Just can't use my defensive. Zoop. There are achievements, I think, for killing the bosses that can be off-screen while they're off-screen. Either via, like, status damage ticks or attacks that, like, somehow hit the entire screen or whatever. It's very funny when it happens. I thought she had one as well, the wolf boss. I don't know, I'd have to look at the achievement list. I made it. What do we got? Okay, this is a little silly. I've gotten offered this 3 times per this run now. It's a little ridiculous. That's annoying. Worst part is that I can't even use it with this, which reduces the cooldown because... Actually, no, this might work. This might actually work, because I think it specifies a loot, and I don't think gemeralds are counted as loot. So I think we might actually be able to make use of this. I think I read it wrong. Hold my abilities larger. I don't think that really helps that much. I'll just jam a bunch of level ups. We'll find out. Oh no, it does work. Yeah, we're good. Gotta spin around the Guinness boss here. Yeah, that'll make our damage from the special wumbo as long as I don't take any hits myself. Get in the line. Okay, I think the GCD is higher on my special too. Whenever I cast it. 979 is okay for a multi-target. It's about average. Depending on who you're fighting and what kind of stats you have, like what kind of skills, you can get some hilarious numbers on multi-target fights. 1,000 damage without a crit is pretty nice, though. Because we have the item that takes away crits and damage variance, I believe, so it's always like 1,000 damage. Of course now actually, that's not terrible. All abilities have a 20% chance of dealing damage to all enemies when used. Probably go Royal Staff. I was hoping that would show up early in the run so I could plan around it, because that would have been very silly. But we're still getting a good amount of bonus damage out of it. Boop. Maybe in the DLC we'll get to find out what's going on with that little shit who's like, hey, do you know what happens to rabbits when they're lonely? Hey, do you know what happens to rabbits when they're lonely? Hey, do you know what happens to rabbits when they're lonely? They fucking die. That event that just never got elaborated on. I think it was supposed to be a manifestation of the spell itself fucking your character up or attempting to fuck up your character and become, you know, the next Shira, but we're built different. Because, like, it just happens at a random... It's not even, like, a specific story beat. It's just, like, I think it showed up while I was at the shop. Just tries to give you the big depresso so you get fucked up and try to marry the moon. Chat, have you ever gotten so depressed that you wanted to marry the moon? We've all been there. But the good news is, I've got the ruby circlet. I don't need the moon, I've got DPS. Still too bad I never got a status of, like, damage boosting item, though. That would have been silly. Maybe in the DLC we get to fight Depresso Rabbit. I think she actually is, like, the original rabbit that founded the kingdom in the first place. It's just, like, a ghost or something, but... The final attack is coming. Do not die. Do not die, and I hope you don't have any cooldowns that require your defensive. Can I do this? Yeah, there's just enough space to squeeze. $1221 damage on special. That's a number. 1221 damage, no crit. I think if I had bought the thing earlier, because I thought this didn't work with this primary, so I didn't buy it. But I'm kind of glad I got offered it a third time. Nice. Alright, I think we're ready to jump into hard now. Who am I gonna play as? Maybe Defender. We'll do Defender Rabbit. Xbox Defender. The Xbox Defender is logged on. I'm gonna switch to hard mode. Oh. I'm having a hard time hitting... There we go. Hitting the difficulty selection. Alright, so Defender, if I remember correctly, it's like... Yeah, you charge your special by using your primary and secondary. And I guess defensive, if you really, really want to optimize damage. And then you can charge your secondary with your primary, so it kind of becomes... Build up stocks at your primary. Use your special pretty much whenever, and then use your secondary when it's either full or you can't really use primary effectively. I'm doing random routes. Okay. Okay, we have the spinner now. We actually have to pay attention. Your special also neutralizes bullets, which is very silly if you get, I think the shield relic does that. Does damage whenever you have an attack that neutralizes bullets, which, like, guess what your special always does? Literally always. I think I only took damage one time in that last run. I could have actually maybe had a shot at doing the no damage. I've already done it on normal and hard, but... Alright, let's see. All abilities and loot hitboxes are larger. Increases movement speed. Primary is a larger radius and deals more damage. Stops movement. Secondary applies poison. I don't want the grass bracelet, because that makes a lot of your attacks very silly. Hydra's Blob is okay, but you want like some kind of loot bonus to really take advantage of that, and Aquamarine Bracelet is funny. Sometimes you get like super, but oftentimes it'll be like, you know, you get an attack that boosts a single charge of your lowest damage dealing ability, and it's like, great, I'll get my stuff. I think I'm taking the bracelet. I want big orbs. Plus it's also a bigger spear as well. And then it just makes my special not quite full screen, but might as well be. Oh right, your secondary doesn't, it doesn't target though, it's only in front of you. A lot of the green artifacts I think were kind of underpowered. Brief speed boost and your secondary is used. Abilities do 15 more damage, loot does 50 more damage, slightly increases move speed. Primary damage increases by 40%, special cooldown increases by 4 seconds. That doesn't really matter because our special doesn't have a cooldown time. Also, 15 more damage applies to each individual hit of attacks with multi-hits, so like this would be now 65 times 3. Everything else is single hit though. I kind of want to do the Grandmaster Spear. Black Strike is okay. Better for characters that have like really long, you know, single shot specials like Sniper or Wizard or Druid. Yeah, I think I want the Grandmaster Spear. Frog. Oh, you're right, it does have... Actually, that's really bad. No, that is not quite good. 3 seconds between casts and my special? Never mind. I'm restarting this run. It's early enough that I don't feel bad about that. I thought it was, like, I thought it just affected time on, like... You know, however long it took normally if it had a cooldown. I figured the special didn't do that, but nope. We are absolutely not doing that. I wouldn't even say stupendo primary. It's like, it's good, but The big thing with Defender is that, like, primary is mostly there to charge your other abilities. If I got lucky with gems later on in the run, maybe, but I did not really want to struggle with, you know, 3 seconds between cooldowns of my special that gets 5 charges to see whether or not that was going to happen. I didn't realize it was going to do that. Otherwise, I would have absolutely not done that. Like, normally I'm pretty chill with taking whatever comes up in a run, but yeah, I didn't realize it was going to do that. Primary has a 30% chance of dealing an additional 3 blows, dealing 50 damage each. That's not terrible. Ooh, Spike Shield, though. Spike Shield, Spike Shield, Spike Shield. Because guess what our special literally always does? Also, chat, check this out. You don't actually have to erase projectiles for it to happen. It's just whenever it does the effect, which it always does the effect. Slam Dunk, Spike Shield. Go for our special charges. Teehee. 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 Because reading the text on that, you would think, oh, it has to erase bullets for the damage to come out. Nope. The effect just has to have the effect of erasing bullets. That's all it cares about. Secondary deals 30% more damage, but the GCD becomes 3 seconds. When you use your secondary, it has a 90% chance to have a GCD of 1 second instead. Your primary strength becomes your special cooldown multiplied by 30 minus your secondary strength divided by the times your primary hits your target. I don't think that's great for me. Because I don't believe my special really has a cooldown. Like, I think it just uses GCD value. Altair Dagger probably is the correct choice because that really lets me supercharge my my special really quickly. Phantom Dagger is not great. I think I want the Altair Dagger. Because then that lets me dump my charges really quickly and not only deal more damage, but also get, like, my special up to 5. I thought I had more charges. The only problem is that 90% is going to hit at the worst possible time, I'm sure, but that's a problem for future Andy. I could just get luck boosts. I could try and just fish for, like, luck ups and then have that 90% go even higher. Or get a source of rabbit luck. Because 90% is good enough on its own, I think, that it's not really a huge problem. Let's see. Radius is increased, increments counter by 3. Damage number hits are increased, greatly slows movement on use, 5-second cooldown. Increases charges on secondary. Blast is larger, GCD is much longer, gains charge when your special is used, consumes all charge on this ability when used, deals 50% more damage per charge, and increments counter on special by 1 per charge. Okay, but I have a chance for I have a 90% chance for this GC to be 1 second instead of 2. But then it's also kind of becoming a one tap ability until it gets another 5 charge, so maybe I don't want that. Does more damage, but also has a cooldown. I don't think I want that because the Spike Shield is already dealing an additional 300 damage on top of this. So that's actually a DPS loss. I don't think I want that. I'll take the Ruby. And I'm gonna take 1 level up and we'll save Econ round. Gay, 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 gay. Actually, that wasn't gonna hit me. Because we want to get 5 charges and then we just pop it immediately. Gotta get in there as fast as I possibly can. They're roommates who are cousins. Yeah, that lets me get up to full charge of my special a lot faster. I love saving cycles. It's just the best. Now, if I could get a faster GCD on my special, that'd be very funny. Ooh, getting the dress actually on this character would be very silly as well. Because then I could just not even have to worry about slowing down. Whenever I do my my special, which is going to be happening a lot. Probably shouldn't have gone for my secondary, but... Oh, there's the 90%. Finally happened. Damn. Pro tip, using your defensive to get into position to do damage faster is actually a DPS increase. Even though it's called defensive. I think it depends on who you're playing as. Like, some characters have a lot of abilities that are just like you get to move around for free anyways. So it's not quite as strong as them, but I think for Defender, it's only your secondary that doesn't slow you down. So it's great for her. Every 30 seconds, using your defensive will give you super for 8 seconds. Works on a 15-second cooldown. Or you could just do simple decay. Deal 3,000 damage every fight, basically. More if you have status boosters, but it's not incredible. I think I want the Abyss artifact. Super is very funny. Alright. Everybody's favorite hard mode boss. Arguably harder than the final boss, I would say. I'm just far enough away that I can't hit it. I used to think that you just had to be on the right side and like had to be really fucking fast in reading the attack, but you don't actually have to. There's safe spots on both sides, just gotta be quick on identifying where you're gonna be. Oh, you get like a little red glow when you get the bad cooldown. Oh, this is the wrong way. I forgot that it was the 1 and 3 on both sides. Oh, wow, super 8-second super is actually kind of cracked. Oh, I hit 2 90% chances in a row. Are you kidding? Are you fricking with me right now? Did you bite your thumb at me, man? Actually, with the Abyss Artifact, I probably could just skip some of these patterns if I do, like, real bad, positioning-wise. Yeah, no worries. Have a good one. Should be correct. I'm not quite completely self-sufficient with my secondary and special, but I'm getting close. Should be safe. Okay. The way that she stayed, like, just outside of the range, it's almost sometimes not possible to hit with your primary or, like, special even, which feels really bad. I wonder if the spike shield actually goes when she's off screen. Oh, that is not correct. Okay, super saves me. When in doubt, just Abyss Artifact. Alright, what do we got? Damage is significantly increased, but number of abilities required is also increased. I don't think I want that, because then that means that Spike Shield is not popping off as much. Number of charges of secondary increased. This, on the other hand, is quite nice. I will buy that. Gold Potion. 10-second cooldown and increments counter on special. That could be nice. Maybe? Like, deal 2200 to all damage 40 seconds into each fight. I feel like these need to be either way cheaper or just way more, like, meaningful, because, like, that's functionally, for most characters at this point, that's like 4 extra seconds of DPS, basically, for free, which is not great. I don't know if this gets modified by anything. I don't think it does, because I don't think you can modify, like, potion effects. It's also taking up the spot of a potion that you could be using for, you know, the gold potion or GCD potion or anything like that. There are better options, IMO. Oh my god, it's already charged, holy shit. Excuse me. Ooh, bit of a tight squeeze. Oh yeah, that's right, and the special itself charges my secondary as well. It was a nice little setup. Because being able to dump all my charges immediately and be ready to go again is very nice. Also, Defender special makes this fight borderline trivial. Because normally you're supposed to be dodging all these little bullets, but you can nullify them with your special. Foolishness, Dante. I think the first ring, like the outer ring, goes first and then the inner one. I probably should be popping my defensive to get super and even more damage when I have, what's it called? Special ready to go. That's a 30% across the board increase. That's good for when I have a full charge and just need to dump it all. Yeah, it's kind of nice, actually. Your defensive has a 3 seconds shorter cooldown, but can no longer be reset by ability or loot effects. All abilities have a 20% chance of dealing 200 damage to all enemies when used. Every 18 seconds, using your primary will give you elegy for 5 seconds. What's my defensive cooldown right now? 15 seconds. It doesn't really help the Abyss artifact. Thunderclap gloves are nice. Purification Rod is also good, but I feel like Thunderclap Gloves is just way less to worry about in terms of managing buffs and such. Also, if I find that one relic that goes off of percentage chance, that works really nicely with both my primary and secondary now. Oops. Super! Yeah, because then that lets me do a full dump of all my special charges, and I can do my secondary at full charge as well, and still be good. Still haven't found any luck up items, though, which is a little bit of a bummer. That would help a lot with just getting that consistency on my secondary, not having the 10% chance go off when I least need it. I don't know if that actually would have popped it. No, that doesn't go off. Are you kidding? I'm hitting these like 1% overall odds just like non-stop. Feels bad. Okay, 3 in a row now. Apparently I need to start playing the lottery because we're getting down to like the 1 in 1,000 or 1 in 10,000 odds. 4 in a row now. I don't have like a luck down penalty or something, do I? I think that does exist. But I'm pretty sure I don't have one. I want to see the RNG. This is a little sus now. In the corner here? No, we're good. All right, I can just pop my my super here and not even have to worry about the gimmicks. Because that's a full 8 seconds of invincibility. I don't even have to worry. The I'm not dealing with this button. I'd love to have one. That's right, I can even delete these shots. Easy. Yeah, like we did 106,000 damage in that boss fight, and getting 2,000 damage 40 seconds into a fight, like what's... What is that doing exactly? Alright, what do we got? Only has one use, GCD is increased, number of hits is increased, number of abilities required to recharge is increased. I don't like these. I don't like these with the spike shield. Everything makes it take longer or only uses one time, and like I need multiple uses, I need more usage of that. This one's kind of nice because it doesn't care about your other abilities, like whether or not they're active if your GCD is still on cooldown, it'll just go regardless. But I already have a nice little setup here, I don't think I want to use that. Restores 2 of your special uses and charges it twice. It's not terrible. And then it also increases cooldown. It's only 2 charges though, and like most of our damage from special is coming from the shield, weirdly enough, because we can just pop it 5 times in a row. But we'll take the luck potion. Long arm potion is also funny for this character. Oh no, you can't stack multiple potions. I thought it was just the one. I don't know why I thought it was just a single. I'll just do some level ups. Because in that, the luck potion should pretty much keep us safe from ever hitting that 90% chance, you know? The one thing we didn't want to happen. It's only 15 seconds. I thought the super cooldown was 30 seconds between. Oh, wasn't quite there. God, the damage! The deeps! 1400! We got a little bit of a lucky crit there, but still. We got a big number. Oh, whoops, I was looking at the wrong area. Alright, I'm gonna use super here, I think. I can just focus on dealing all the damage. Almost got mixed there. Defender's especially good at dealing with Tasha because they're special. It's, well, it does that. It is just a big circle. We got our health back from taking damage there anyways, so no big deal. Damage is increased by 30%. Primary and secondary gain cooldowns, don't want that. Gain LG for all allies for 8 seconds. Breaks if I take damage twice, starts battle on cooldown. So we have to wait 18 seconds before we get any bonus out of that, but it is an 8-second elegy, which is quite nice. And then Flame Bow is just very safe across the board. Not very exciting, but it does the job. Ah, fuck it, we'll do the violin. Gonna be really aggressive about popping defensive if I'm in trouble. No, what? Thought I pointed the wrong way. Thankfully, when you're in slide mode, like you kind of have that fixed movement debuff, the Shiva Ice, your abilities won't stop you from moving, like they won't slow you down anymore. Alright, we're getting Elegy now. Tornado Slash. Actually, I could even use this and kind of cheese this attack a little bit, although it's a little awkward. Let's get some damage. Considerably more lines on hard mode to deal with. Thankfully our circle's big enough that we don't really have to move from the middle. Some classes really struggle with this, because your attacks are just not big enough to hit her when she goes to the one side. What if I did this right? Oh no, it turns it off during that as well. Alright, fair enough. This'll still hit though. Like, as long as you have something that hits where she would be on the screen, it'll still hit her. It's just you cannot directly target her with abilities anymore. Yeah, I'm gonna pop super before she turns off my defensive. Oh, does she... She nullifies your super during this... Okay, never mind. I thought I was being clever, but I got out-clevered. Damn, thought I was nice. You're not allowed to keep super during the please turn off your defensive phase. Alright, Pale Keep. What do you got for my special? Number of abilities required is reduced. This is probably what I want. We'll take luck for consistency. Swift Hand is just nice in general, and then dump the rest into levels. Yeah, what's good, Rito? Because less GCDs mean I use more abilities. Nope, too early. I was about to dip in there and I was about to get killed for it. This fight's basically just DPS check, because the thing gets bigger and bigger every single time. Yeah. I'm back in the schedule now. I'm back on my usual. What if I just didn't? All right, fine. I'll stop moving. This boss is very scary when you have to stop moving, especially if you're going for your no damage clear, because sometimes it gets a little hairy. Yeah, Spike Shield, if you're playing Defender Rabbit, like, there's very little that you would want over it as a choice. It's just so good. It works so well with your special. Mega Charge your special. It's only one hit of it though. Your special's cooldown becomes 30 seconds. Every 8 seconds, this loot item reduces your special Cooldown time under 1 second and charges it. So this would be really bad, is what you're saying. I think we just take the Static Shock Earrings and play it safe, because I feel like this is not worth the potential risk of oh look, you get a free special charge, because I think it does give it a full like set of 5 charges, but yeah, I don't want to do that. No. Omega Charge is it's more damage for a single attack, which is it's okay. It's alright. Hope you had a good time at MagFest. The general consensus was that it was very good, which is good to hear. Also, the Static Shock Earrings kind of synergize nicely with my my primary and the item I have that just gives a chance to deal additional multiple hits whenever I use an ability. Teehee, I'm invincible. Oh, I have to be a little more careful with my defensive though in the second phase. I can't just pop up for DPS anymore. God, yeah, that charges so fast now. Actually, I might even be... I think I might be fully self-sufficient now with my secondary and special. Just like going for full dump charge and then charging it back up. Actually, no, I don't think it's quite there. I think it's like one off of being fully, like, self-sustaining. Oh, man. Luck Potion, it's not, unfortunately with RNG, you can still hit that 1% chance for the 3-second GCD, but it's fine, it's worth it. We're absolutely cooking. Some characters that want to spam their secondary a lot more, though, it's a lot scarier to use that. Again? Really? Okay, alright. I have questions for the RNG now. I'd like to open a Freedom of Information Act request, please. For the RNG and the secondary, because, I believe it not. Actually, we have, I think, enough time for one super rotation before we go to get it for the big finale. Oh, I fucked up. Actually, we might be good. Is that 8 seconds? We'll find out. Oh no, it's just barely not there. Damn, we're taking a hit. Because I had to pop defensive. I think I was gonna get hit there, but I totally forgot you need it again for later. But my super did not last long enough. Unfortunately. No hit run ruined. Actually, no, we took damage earlier as well, if I remember correctly. Alright, we get super after this. Start blasting. Elegy at the last possible second. Good. I'm definitely not ready for Lunar though. I need a lot of practice on Lunar. Like I think I've gotten to the point where I've been managing to clear like a single stage. But it is really, really difficult. Dancer is very funny. Especially if you get RNG relics. Let's see if we can do some hee-haw funny dancer stuff. Alright, what was the rotation again? It was... charges primary, charges secondary. I think it's like pop Warcry, do special, one secondary, then do primary and secondary back and forth until your special charges again. Minimize your secondary unless you have no other choices because it is technically less DPS if you want to be super optimal, if you want those epic parses. Because yeah, everything she does basically has a chance of resetting stuff, so you want to try and really use any RNG relics you find. Let's go gambling! Oh, dang it. Ooh. Speaking of, Mimic Rabbitfoot. Crasswoven Bracelet is also very good for Dancer. Because she gets those big AoEs. But I think we want this. I think for sure we want to get more RNG resets. Like getting that choice one, I think you will mill slam that if you're playing Dancer. And of course, right after I get that, my luck on... okay, there we go. I was gonna say, we're getting really bad luck for resets now. There we go. It took a second to kick in. Dancer is also nice for squads because Warcry affects everybody's damage, I believe. It's 20%. It's not like a huge buff, but it is more deeps. Which, you know, we're rating deeps as king. Oh, man. Okay, the Crown of Storms is great. The Crown of Storms is fantastic. I was going to say the Oni staff is really good, but then I read the text. It's when a percentage chance succeeds, your special goes on cooldown. This is how you kill your Dancer run. So we are absolutely taking Crown of Storms. We're going hee-haw RNG mode. Yeah, it sucks having to experience it secondhand, unfortunately. But, you know, you gotta look out for yourself. I would have gone, but it was unfortunately just a little too close to, like, coming back from my trip to Australia, and also I spent a lot of money on that trip, so I'm gonna minimize spending for a bit. Alright, what do we got? 10-second Warcry. Invulnerability 2 seconds. Cooldown is greatly reduced, but no longer randomly resets. We do not want that. Radius is smaller, will no longer reset special, but no longer has a GCD. It just goes off automatically. Charges secondary 4 times and supercharges special. Oh, this doesn't deal damage anymore, though. I think it still works with this, so this is actually pretty nice to take, because then I can just focus on secondary, which lets me, you know, I just have to worry about moving around. I'll take that. So now we want to start by opening with primary and then special. And then we do secondary to try and recharge it. That is the plan. Definitely don't take that. This kills our build. Lines. Oh my god. I'm not even getting a chance to use my secondary because the special just keeps resetting. I love luck boosts. I love numbers. Yeah, with our luck bonus, honestly, we might just want to pop primary as soon as it comes off, like as soon as we finish off with Warcry, because there's a pretty good chance it'll just pop back up again. And we want to be in position to be using, you know, supercharged special. That is the goal. Oh, that slowed me down a lot more than I thought it would. Oops. Alright, I gotta use secondary here. Might want to save my defensive. Because you have to move pretty much in right afterwards, and if you're not ready for it, it can be bad. Dodge first and then we stretch. The only problem is my primary for charging the special still slows me down a little bit. So it could potentially be really bad. Use it at the wrong time. Oh, whoops. I thought those were going to be spinners for some reason. It's been a while since I fought these bosses. Okay, we'll get some health back in the next treasure. It's fine, it's fine. Fine, we're living. Reduces special by 2 seconds, increases damage by 30, decreases radius by 20%. That could be kind of rough. I think bleed is the call here. Because, like, we're rarely getting to the point where the entire cooldown actually happens. This would be really good on, like, Druid or something, but for Dancer, especially now that we have the Rabbit Foot, it's not great. And the Death Note is... I don't want to reduce the radius on that, because that's kind of like my big AoE. Losing radius on that is really rough. Alright. Mouse time. This one's really mean on hard if you're used to normal. Oh, damn it. press my defensive a little bit too late. I gotta remember to use my secondary more just like during the in-between periods. Man, playing terrible, that wasn't even hard. Oh, what? This attack used to be bugged on hard mode. That attack was actually bugged, and it would, it was damn near impossible to dodge without popping defensives. We're not switching, are we? No. Switch sides. I want to use my war cry, but it's a little scary right now. So I'm doing a lot worse on this fight than I should be doing. Alright. Save my supercharge for rat phase. Thankfully, special is borderline broken here, because you just get to delete all the ads as soon as they spawn in. Too many mounts, exactly. Whoop. As long as I get a good Omega Charge hit, we're good on rat phase. I did this wrong. I did that very wrong, actually. I think it's, yeah, I gotta do... Nope, I did it wrong again. Yeah, you go with the one that's going away from the tether, because there's enough time. I'm doing bad. Spot here? I think we're good. Yeah, we're good. Oh wait, I'm in the wrong spot again. Oh really? That didn't last that long? Holy shit. I thought for sure I could just safely cross. Damn. That's surprising. That was a really good build too. It sucks to lose with that. I need a lot more practice on that boss apparently. Spell Sword can pop off. Especially if you get relics that, like, go off with multiple hits or whatever. Okay, I remember now. You pop secondary a couple times to get Dark Spell Charge, and then dump your special, and then whatever's left over goes to your Sword Thrusts. And then Novi Dark if you just want to deal more damage. It's Tiff. It's Catton spell now. Wait, did you always get 9 charge with that? Hold on. That doesn't seem right. I thought you got 5 charge for a secondary, not 9. Was that always the thing? Do you get 9 charge? Oh, it's multi-target, right. It's 5 per hit. I was gonna say, it's supposed to be 5, but that's why I forgot it was per enemy hit. Not a use case that comes up super often, but... Okay. Abilities and loot that have cooldowns deal 20% more damage. GCD does not count. I think it's only for specifically cooldown. Spark isn't terrible. This one, it's objectively good, but it can be awkward to use sometimes. It does give you a move speed increase, though. I might grab that, actually. Wing cap is okay, but... Reaper Cloak is kind of... It's there, I guess. I think they gave it the movement speed as a buff because it wasn't really doing much. It's like the Shinobi. Just gotta remember to stand still every now and then. There we go. That's what's supposed to happen. So I can do that. The problem with the Shinobi Tabi is that a lot of the times it just kind of ends up interfering with your regular recharge anyways. So like, oh cool, it popped off when my special had less than a second of cooldown left, you know? Feels bad. Bolt Staff is very nice. Book of Cheats is also very funny on this character. Raindrop Earrings is also very funny. It's gotta be Bolt Staff or Book of Chaos, and I kinda wanna go for Book of Cheats. Cause sometimes you get like super on this, it's ridiculous. Bolt Staff would be the safe pick. But I think we want Book of Cheats, it'll be funny. Because then you get stuff like haste and, you know, funny things. Vanish, haste. A lot of haste. We're getting a lot of haste. Then you can also get stuff. I think there's like a gem for the special that does more charges. Upon use, has a 30% chance to gain an extra use and charge itself. This is also very good. Amount of damage. Damage is increased 4 times. I think this is a new update. I don't remember seeing this. Damage is increased 4 times if used with 0 dark spell. 3-second cooldown. And it caps you out. Interesting. I don't think it had the 4 times damage before. Charges your special once. I think we want to go for the extra use because doing that with Book of Cheats is very funny. Yo, what's good, Emily? Did you also see somebody play this at MagFest and be like, damn, I want to play more Rabbit and Steel. It's good. Nope, there's super. There's 5 seconds of invincibility. Did I do this right? Yeah, we're good. You also, yeah, 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 hell yeah, hell yeah, hell yeah. This game does rule. Everybody should play it. Should probably want to be over here. Oh, I had shield? Oh my god, Book of Cheats, I love you. I didn't even realize shield could come up as an effect. I guess it's just like every buff and effect in the game, probably. First super, yep. Stone Skin, Vanish, Blind, like... It's popping off a little bit. Oh, you play on keyboard? See, I'm the opposite. Playing this with... I guess I could probably play this with keyboard, because I play shoot 'em ups with keyboard. Or at least I used to play a lot more shoot 'em ups with keyboard. Not so many these days. Not since the incident. Beam, beam, poison, curse, super, die, perish. I need to get a luck relic so I can get even more charges on special when it pops off like that. Here, I think. Wait, no, I don't want to be here. Oh no, we want to be here. Never mind, we're good, we're good. I was smart the whole time. Zap, 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 zap. Went through my entire stock of Dark Spell there, just with random chance. God, you didn't get to do the spinners. Honestly, I might not even have to really worry about going for, like, the Dark Spell bonus on special, because it's more just about getting it out as much as I can, right? Secondary applies poison. Just big radius, flow dex is whatever. Probably Tidal Greatsword or Snake Fang Dagger. I'm not spamming secondaries. It's about once every 5 seconds, I would say, so I'm gonna go for that. Like, I do 2 charges to boost special, and then that's kind of it. Haste, Spark, Blind. Or Bind, sorry, not Blind. Dying, Poisoned. On Fire. I should be using my Hex. I'm not really using that much, and I really need to pop it for when my specials off cooldown. Book of Cheats is good, but I don't think it really pops off. Like, you really want to use it on specific characters, I think. Like Spellblade, for example. Yeah, I saw there was like a Nightmare Cart cabinet. How long is that stone? Oh, it's only like a 5-second stone skin, so I can't really, like, rely on it, like, just staying active forever, huh? That's understandable, I guess. Alright, so I want to be here. I was about to pop my special, then I saw Shinobi Tabi pop up. Like, fine, I'll wait an extra second. I'll be optimal. I must. Yeah, that's right. Go woke, go broke. How much does that game cost again? Ah, shit. Okay, I want to be, like, right here, I think. I gotta go all the way around and then do it one more time. I love the patch notes for the latest version, just added a trans flag to the title screen. Probably don't need to be aggressively restocking Darkspell that much, but it just feels nice to have a full charge, you know? You're gonna lose money. It costs nothing? Mind destroyed. Gain 7 Darkspell for each enemy you hit, up to a maximum of 9. No longer slows movement. That's actually kind of nice. Special charge, it's alright, but I feel like getting like my special just more consistent is the play here. Long arm potion would be funny, but for 10 gold, nah. Is that super? No. Oh, that was a super charge. You have to be careful, because I see the rainbow and I just assume it's super, but it's not always. Rainbow sometimes means one of your attacks, like your next one does double damage or whatever. It was like Black Strike. Why are you facing that way? Come on. I think it was like a little bit bigger AoE, I could hit both of them. Just a tiny bit. We're doing pretty alright though. Oh, you do have to hit the Darkspell, though. I was hoping you could charge it just by firing it off, but it's not how it works. You do, in fact, have to hit her directly. I love when you get to the point in Rabbit and Seal where you just hear, like, the constant cling, 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 cling. Okay, if you don't love Tasha, get the fuck out of my stream. She is the best. I'm gonna option select here. I know how the logic works, just you're totally safe being in between them and just adjusting as necessary. Maybe on that side. Sometimes she's just a little bit off from the hitbox, and I have to be a little more careful about repositioning. Okay. Not as clean of a Tasha fight as last time, but to be fair, I don't have a giant circle that hits everything this time. I have a rectangle that hits the entire screen ahead of it, and that's it. It's hard out there. For a Republican brony. Oh, here we go. Special cooldown multiplied by 30 minus secondary strength. So 10 times 30, that is 900. Minus either 120 or 60, and then divided by 2. Who's Crowfeather? Ooh, yes it does, because I also have this guy. So on top of my special potentially popping debuffs. Yeah, I think we math is for blockers. I think we just John Madden. Tee. 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 Oh god, now I really want to find a luck relic. Tee. Also, whenever it does, you know, whenever I stop rolling RNG nice enough, I can just hit the Shinobi Tabi and be full charge again. Zap, 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 super! Oh, that's even a full charge reset, too. That's kind of cracked. Like, I'm actually burning through all my dark spell because I just have too much shit going off. Oh, that's right, I can do Hex, too. I forgot I have Hex. That's also a status effect. Yeah, this kind of cracked. I wonder if you can get super, like, during the no invincibility phase with the Book of Cheats. I might be going to jail for this one, chat. Zap, 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 super, zap, 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 zap. Yeah, between Shinobi Tabi, between my secondary doing poison, and between just status effects coming out of the book, we might just be in a situation where I always get to be using my special. 830 DPS on a single target. We're not even at the final area yet. We're doing pretty alright. More damages, more uses per cooldown. This could also be very funny. What do I have right now? Chance to, oh, this is a chance to gain itself, like a self-charge, though. Because that's potentially more total resets whenever we get one. Because I think it does go up to the full stock. We definitely don't want that. Quickening potion, swift hand. Like we're not taking this for the damage, we're taking it for the total count of use, but because this is on average about 1 extra use per full charge, whereas this is 2 extra uses per full charge, so I'm almost wondering, do I want to go for the Sapphire, but then I think I want to hang on to this. Like, this is more consistency, whereas this is just more like big pop-offs. I don't know. So we have a pretty good chance of resetting special just by using secondary and defensive. I think I'm going to go for the 5 charge. Because the charging the special isn't really what's popping off, it's just the fact that I get to keep using it with Book of Cheats. Let's buy 1 level up. It'll be funny. Yeah, pretty good. 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 Yeah, whenever it flashes a rainbow, sometimes it's just Black Strike. It's 2000 DPS, but it's a 2-target fight, so that's cheating. I have gotten 2000 DPS on a single target before, but those have been on, like, absolutely cracked builds, you know? Am I super? I am super. I just simply don't have to worry about these. This is not my problem to deal with. I can't even see my number anymore. I'm just holding down special and it's working. $19.01. All right, come on, Luck Relic. Let's go, Luck Relic. Or do I go hee hee ha ha, Ruby Circlet, go Bert? Usually defensive, this effect ends until the end of battle. Secondary damage increased by 40, that's not incredible. I did the Ruby Circlet earlier and it kind of popped off, but this was also... The problem is last time I did the Church Mouse fight, it was a little hairy. And I took a lot of damage. Actually, I got killed on the Church Mouse fight, so I might go for Demon Horns. Defensive, I'm mostly using it to pop an extra status effect for potential, what's it called? Oh god, what's the word I'm looking for? No, I'm not gonna pop it. There we go, it's gone. Super. Oh, super didn't last that long. I thought it lasted longer. I thought I saw the super still with like 3 seconds left, but I guess I looked at the wrong buff. Okay, this one, I did it wrong last time, so I gotta be a little more careful this time. Enemies are being deployed. Enemies are being deleted. Oh, what? I had stone skin, but still, what? Pretty weird. Alright, gotta reset. Love to see it. Super. I start blasting. Okay, so this one I gotta remember, I go with the orb for the first run. Like, I want to stay with the same orb and just go with it, rather than trying to go against it the other way. Because this kills you. This kills the cat. Alright. Much better this time around. What do you got for me? Deals more damage. That's another 7 dark spell. Chance to reset your defensive. Dealing more damage has a longer GCD and cooldown. Stops moving on use. That sounds terrible for me. Deals more damage, reduced GCD. We're not really popping primary at any point now. I think we go Essence of Spell just for, like, the raw number. And then jam a bunch of level ups. And hope I don't find the money staff that improves your special damage based on how much money you have. If I can get there. 1600 DPS, we're getting there, we're getting there. The number's getting bigger. $54.39. T, and I cannot stress this enough, he. Alright. Last loot item. Deal 180 damage to nearby enemies with ability or loot. The cooldown is activated. Primary deals more damage. That's not good. DCD equal to or higher than 1.5 seconds, deal 50% more damage. Damn, that's 0.8. This is not good for me. I think it's a Lion Charm, because it does work with our special at the very least. That'll be a significant chunk of extra damage just popping off whenever we use it. Grindstone Club is bad. I think this works with the Druid. I think her... It's either the field or the butterfly. I think all of her stuff might have 1.5 GCD, actually. That's really good for her. We take the Lion Charm. Boop. Oh, I do have to be a little bit closer to the Lion Charm, though, because I think it's nearby enemies. Cursed poison dying. On fire. Oh wow, I actually used my primary. The stars align and the RNG did not pop off. For the once and only time in my life. Can't even tell which little click is my cooldown resetting anymore. Just everything is going off. Book of Cheats is good. Especially if you're playing Spellblade. Oh, but it's a random status effect. How can it be good? Comedy is always powerful. You fool. Actually, I might just want to spam my secondary when it's, when all my charges are out, because that's a chance for poison to go off and reset it. And restart the cycle of violence. I just can't spam defensives here because I need it for the attack coming up. Gotta keep that dark spell up. Super. That Shinobi Tabi reset, I keep forgetting about it. Because normally I'm just standing still, kind of letting it just go off on its own whenever it feels like it, and it seems to be working out pretty well so far. As much as I want to jam on Hex to try and fish for another reset, I do need to actually defend myself. 15... Oh, I got a trinket? Where did that come from? I don't know where you get the small mouse from. Hang on. I thought I had, like, all the non, you know, beat the game on Lunar trinket or whatever. I think it tells you where the trinket's somewhere. Oh no, I think it's when you select a character. When you pick a run. I still gotta do... The master palettes are gonna be a bit, because you have to win on Lunar. I think where you pick your trinkets here, it tells you. I'll do another run. I'll do Wizard. Wizard. Oh, I guess I just never got this. Because I think this is just for doing the area and you have a chance to get it off the boss, but I guess I never got it. I think most of these are just, yeah, either do it on Lunar or has a rare chance of dropping on hard mode. Beat Lunar with a perfect floof ball. That, I don't know that I'm ever getting that. Because the floof balls, they get ruined if you take any damage, so it's kind of like the I'm not taking any damage this run. And you get a different one for beating, you know, without taking damage. So the floof ball is for easy mode, golden is for normal, rainbow is for hard, and then I think there's like the lunar floof ball for lunar mode. Rare chance of dropping on hard. Yeah, see, these are all either do it on lunar or you just have a really low chance of getting on hard. I kind of wish there was a way to get these without having a party. I'm gonna be honest, the odds of me finding 3 people who are willing to do a run of Lunar all the way through, and also, you know, me learning how to do Lunar all the way to the end is pretty low. Alright, Wizard. What was Wizard's deal again? Cancel resetting when you use your primary. Okay, use secondary to charge special. And then you get ley lines. Yeah. So you get 2 charges, because I think it used to be you got 1 charge every 20 seconds. And it didn't feel great. I think it also gave you haste in the field, so they changed it to be a damage up instead and give you more damage. Alright, so Astra, well, Astra, use secondary to charge special, pop special, and then fish for resets on primary after charging again. Sounds like a plan. Oh god, that's right, the primary slows you down to like almost stopping. Not quite, but almost. I can't quite pop with an Astra special. Primary applies Spark. Rabbit Luck could be nice, because then that means guaranteed special resets. But the problem is you only get 5 seconds of it. Like, it's still good, but I would have to have the special pre-charge. Like, you want to charge your special, so it would be like charge special, use special, reset primary. So I'd realistically only get like 1 extra bonus proc out of this per rotation. Killing Note could be good. Because Killing Note is aimed at the target, so it's usually not so much you need the big radius, it's more just a little weaker in multi-target fights, but it's not bad. And Smite is safe, but kind of boring. I'm gonna go for the Killing Note. Because, yeah, it's also, like, a direct target, like, it can't miss the special. Maybe if they're moving really quickly, like the wolf here, they might be able to outrun the explosion. I probably should have popped Astra there, actually. Oh, no, it's fine. Rabbit Luck is really funny if you can get it, like, more consistently. I don't like slowdown items. It feels bad. Flow Dex. Sunflower Crown is alright. I believe the way that this works is that it makes your hitbox 0. So like any bullets, basically, like anything that is a small projectile will not hit you anymore. But anything that casts a field or whatever, like a big spinner or whatever, that still does hit you. Actually, God, getting the spike shield and the reflection shield on Defender would be absolutely stupid. That'd be broken. Low Dex is there, I guess. I feel like the Death Cap Tome is probably the safest bet. Like Sunflower Crown, it's not bad, but it doesn't let me kill faster, which is kind of what I'm all about. I'm here to kill. Oh, it's a bad spot for that to be. Alright. Frogs again. What if frog? Let's see, what do we get? Like, this one I like a lot better because I can choose when to pop the rabbit luck rather than just it goes off every, 30 seconds. Cooldown is shorter but no longer randomly resets. Supercharge is special. BCD is shortened but damage is reduced. It's so good that lets me fish for resets a lot. Although Rabbit Luck also does give guaranteed crits, so that's another thing to consider. I had forgotten about crits. Honestly, I kind of want to fish for resets. 0.5 GCD is very funny to me. Lets me get to my special, because that's kind of what my relics are going for right now, so getting that to go off more often is nice. There's also this, which I don't even have to worry about resetting anymore, but like, I like the potential for comedy, as you saw from the last run. I don't believe you can ever buy 2 gem rolls on your first visit to a shop. I think it's impossible. Level. That 1% is going to make all the difference, just you wait. Oh, but it does slow you down still, unfortunately. I forgot about that. Alright, we're going to keep an eye out for that dress then. Oh, come on. Really? No resets? Wow. Okay. Frog's kind of a rough matchup for the wizard who wants to generally stay in one place, and then the frogs are constantly saying, you're not allowed to stay in one place, otherwise you're taking damage. Oh god, this one. Oh, come on. The thing's active for so long, I swear. Alright. Probably should save my defensive, actually. Just gonna pop that. I simply choose not to deal with your mechanic. What am I matching? Oh. Her text box was blocking my color. It's pretty rude. You can be a lot more aggressive with your fields now because you get the 2 casts. You get 2 charges of, Astra. Whereas before it was like you got 1 field every 20 seconds, so like, don't waste it. I felt bad. I'm in the wrong spot. I thought I had blue. I'm colorblind now. Wow, that's surprising. All those rolls and no reset, huh? There we go. red star. Yeah, I really want to get that dress so I can just move around freely while popping out resets. I gotta do double here. Oh, too early. Bosses kick my ass. Being rude. I'm gonna get a full heal out of the treasure box. Diamond. Oh, it slows you down so much. This isn't even the boss. This is just a generic. I know they all have names. It's not really like any generics in this game, but still rude. Terrible DPS. It's alright, this chest is gonna turn everything around. Just you wait. What if I unfucked my primary in terms of damage? But I think it's still a DPS loss. Secondary chance to grant you flash strength, that's not great. This is also movement speed reduction, which we don't really need as a wizard, I think. So I'm just gonna take the flame bow. Tethered. Okay, keep moving. I'm really bad at paying attention to this in this fight, so I gotta maybe pay a little more attention this time. We'll try and do that. Stop. Damn, 6 rolls and no resets. How could RNG do this to me after my last run? You also have to be a lot more aware, I guess, of how long your primary locks you in place. Alright. This one's not too bad to deal with. Unless you do that. We got greedy. Thankfully this one's all just keep moving, so as long as you're not getting greedy like I've been doing a lot, you'll be fine. I had to pop that, otherwise I was gonna get killed. What? It was still active? Really? Man, I wish that stuff was a little more consistent. A little more apparent on like how long the stop moving thing was active for. Because it always feels like it's active way longer than the visual effect. Like even after the bar runs out, it feels like it's still active for like half a second more. It feels bad. Purple. This one's brutal. Because, like, you have to be very quick about getting into the circle, but also, like, the stop moving thing, like I said, it's active a little longer than it feels like it should be sometimes, so you gotta be really careful and you have very little time to do it. I got slowed down too much. Yeah, that primary, I totally forgot about the slowdown. Because it lets you fire it off really quickly, but then you're also locked into place, so you need the dress to really benefit from that. I'm gonna try another run back. We can do better. course, now we're getting all the resets. Game's laughing at me for trying the other one. The other Gemerald. Oh, you like resetting your special? That's cute. You're 6 rolls in a row without anything. You best start believing in gotchas, Miss Turner, you're in one. Primary damage increases by 40% special. Actually... Secondary strength becomes special and defensive cooldown added together. Okay, so this is just... Add cooldowns together, multiply by 10, and that's secondary strength. That could potentially be very good. That makes this do 270 damage. So it's better damage, like it's better DPS than using my my primary. Yeah, if I get the upgrade to set the special cooldown to, you know, 99, then it's really nice. I kind of want to try Time Space Dagger. And just get like as much cooldown on the special and defensive as I can here. That's 270 damage, it's quite solid. Just let it, like, reroll naturally or something. Actually, I could be popping Aster for more, too. So I also don't have to worry about aiming. It's basically instant. Primary and secondary, 5% chance to deal 100 damage 5 times to a large radius. Every 2 times you use your special, gain tranquility. Every 30 times, blah blah blah. Defensive cooldown resets. I want to say this one's like... Sometimes you get like super, and sometimes when you would have died, you just revive with full HP anyways. Golden Katana could also be kind of fun. Yeah, I was thinking like if I go for like Rabbit Luck, then that goes off every single time and I just jam on secondary a bunch. Because these are all kind of whatever, primary... You know, LG's not terrible, but it's not very exciting. Battery Shield, that's Wizards about, like, big individual hits, not multiple hits. Tranquility could be okay, but I'm not really spamming my special if I want to go for secondary. I'm gonna try the Katana. See if we can find some luck relics, see if we can get a bunch of extra shit, you know. He sighed as she unsheathed her katana. It's so weird spamming secondary, though, on Wizard. It feels wrong. What are you doing? That's not optimal. Alright. Let's see if we can get big cooldown items. 99 seconds. We can get a longer cooldown, which is nice. Or we could hold out, because apparently, I think I do remember the 99-second cooldown thing, where the idea is, like, you kind of have to reset it with your primary. So if I get that with a dagger, that is absolutely bonkers. Yeah, no, I'm not popping this. Because anything multiplied by 0 is still becomes 0. I think this is an econ round. I think we just wait. Like, the Emerald upgrade would be good. Because, yeah, I was thinking just for the boss to get, like, an extra, you know, 50 damage per cast. Because we're generally not popping primary anyway, so the no longer resetting is whatever. This one... the damage up is nice, but it's only a 3-second charge, so it's kind of limited. Yeah, I think we'll just do... Oh, should I hold out? This is, like, if we don't get the luck upgrade, then this is still good. Or if we don't get the 99-second cooldown thing, this is still good to take. I'm gonna save the rest of my money, see what we can get. Because this is just, like, really solid overall damage. Leveling up can be worth the money, it just depends on what you're going for. Like, leveling up is 1% per level, so, like, it's more damage. It's just you have to decide if having an extra, you know, 10% damage is worth missing out on an upgrade that lets you reset your special cooldown or something like that, you know? It depends on your build. Yeah, 501 DPS. Although that was with a couple of lucky procs from the katana. I also have to keep an eye out for luck increases if I can find those. Or rabbit luck upgrades, those are going to be like priority 1. Oh, I should have saved Aster for that. Oh well. There we go. Ooh. I'm trying to like micro tap the lock on button so I can get both with a single hit. Ooh, am I good? I'm good. Apparently I'm good. That's actually kind of surprising. I thought for sure I was going to get hit there. Oh god, being able to move during this is so nice. Alright, what do we got? In your primary, gain flow strength. Abilities of GCD equal to or higher than 1.5 seconds. Is that my secondary? Oh, come on! Oh, come on, so close. I don't know how this interacts with the dagger. Because I think I remember reading the specific use case for when you're damaged, like when it says it only deals 10 damage, but then you have this. I want to say the Phantom Dagger overrides everything, but I could be wrong. Sacred Stone Charm only works with our primary, unfortunately. All these are kind of... You know what I could even do, actually? Oh, can I not go back, though? So I think if you return to title, you can resume a run, right? So I can go to the toy box and test it. Haunted set calculates before time gem set. I'm good, that works. Okay. Put my trust in you. Okay, we're good. Still not a lot of luck items I've been finding, though. Actually, none. I would like some. I think the general consensus when it came to doing stuff like that was like whichever is more enjoyable for the player. So like if you did all the math to figure out what is the best way to do that, and then it's just like, oh, but I can't take that anymore, it was decided it was more fun to just let the player do that instead. Yes, let's go Katana. Ghost Flame, it's not like a huge DPS increase or anything, but it's just a nice little bit of supplemental damage that otherwise doesn't get much out of the 2000 special, goddamn. Because, yeah, I also want more pops on the Katana. Hit everything with my field, though. Alright, we're good. I think there's just enough. Oh, no, there's not. Never mind. Thought it was going to be a more narrow line. Wizard primary, no butter. No primary. Yeah, I think going for the extra cooldown on the special was the right call here, because then it would be a lot harder to take out the mice, and we might potentially hit the enrage. Because each individual, like every time you're hitting a single mouse with a hit, that means you're kind of losing a lot of damage. And without a lot of luck from the Katana going off, you're just kind of praying. The Dark Red House. Alright, come on, 99 seconds. Let's go, let's go. Damn. Oh, cooldown decrease. Don't give me that. Ew, ew. This is... it's good, but it's not incredible. What is this? 180... okay. Adds cooldown to it, so we don't want that. It deals more damage to the enemies facing away from me. Deals slightly more damage. Now gain flash strength and use it defensive. Boring. Mid. Increases secondary damage by 20%. Now we're cooking. It's only a potion, but still. Come on, where's all my luck? I want the luck relics. Pick a few level ups. I don't want cooldown on my secondary because this only takes math. Like, it only takes the cooldowns for my special and defensive. And this locks the strength to it, so this one becomes, like, it deals more damage, except it's still doing the same amount, so it's 3 uses per thing, basically. So I'm not doing any more damage with this, if that makes sense. And I'm getting more charges for it, but then it has a cooldown, so, like, I can just do that damage without a cooldown anyways. And this one only, it scales specifically with my special and defensive, my 3rd and 4th abilities, so adding more cooldown to these two doesn't do anything for me. We only want the 3rd and 4th abilities, and that's why I'm checking these, but these both reduce it, which means I do less damage. Unfortunate. And then flash strength is whatever. It depends on the upgrade. Like, for example, these two here. If you're talking about gem upgrades, yeah, you can only have one gem per ability. You can't stack them. But if you're talking about, like, loot and stuff, it depends on what you're talking. Pretty good DPS, though. I know I have the bonus from the potion, but still. It's good. Got nuts in it. It's pecan fudge. Just popping my defensive so I can get Astra. Oh, damn it. I think the general consensus is that, yeah, the dragon stage is the hardest, at least on hard mode. Lunar things just kind of go out the window and everything is a nightmare. Defensive cool. Nope. Nope. Okay, this is good. This is great, though. The Assassin's Knife. Defensive will reduce reset loot and ability cooldowns. We don't really care too much about that, I think. Like, it could let me do the special a little more often. Actually, that's... I do get multiple charges. We definitely don't want the Starry Cloak because that tanks my damage. That not halves, but it removes 100. Assassin's Knife would be very funny for random chance, but I still don't have any luck. Like, functionally, this is becoming an 8-second cooldown without it actually becoming 8 seconds. But that's assuming I play it perfectly, which is too much for me to worry about, so I think I'm just gonna take the knife. Oh, I fucked up. Should have switched sides. Oh no, last run was Proc City. You should have seen, I don't know if you were there for the last one, but I got the Book of Cheats on the Spellblade and just like constant resets on my special. Book of Cheats goes off every single time you use your special, and Spellblade gets to use their special 3 times. Whenever it's off cooldown, like whenever it recovers, so you get a lot of goofy shit. It was very funny. I got my DPS to like 5,000 in one of the multi-target fights in Pale Keep. I need to be pushing more to the edge of the screen. I forgot to do that. even without luck bonuses, we're still getting a good amount of DPS between, like, secondary doing a bunch. And all the other things going off, katanas and whatnot. What if I can actually proc the knife when she's off screen? Oh, this is correct, actually. Frogs again, huh? At the very least, I don't have to stay in place anymore for this stuff. All right, what do we got? What do we got? No. Stop giving me decreased cooldowns. It's cringe. Yeah, this kills my secondary. I don't want that. This is whatever. Man. Yeah, we just jam level ups, I guess. It's a bit of a bummer. Right, I want to go this way. You can go the other way, but it's kind of a nightmare. Still not really great at reading this attack. I think it might just be, like, hang out in the corner as close to the thing as you can and try and do it that way. Or just kill them before they get a chance to do a second run at it. That works too. Okay, this is where I started really beefing it last time. My sword keeps going off, though. That's great. I love when my sword goes off. You don't want to be in the way when my laser goes off. No, the DPS is there. I just want it to I want to get luck items so it really pops off. Because a lot of my supplemental damage is just coming from... Sometimes things just go off. Otherwise, it's very consistent damage. It's good damage. But it could be bonkers damage, you know? I want bonkers. I want the boss to regret them ever inventing the concept of parses. Alright. Your special and defensive have a cooldown of 99 seconds each. Let's go. Nah. Low dex could be nice. I don't want to take the Reaper Cloak just for the movement speed. Like, I don't think it's really necessary because we have the ability to move around freely. Like, the defensive, that's whatever. No, I think I take the dagger. Gotta remember to move around a little more now. Also, I think you do have to physically... Oh, it's a charge. I thought it was just a single pop. Never mind. That's actually pretty good. I thought it was just one of those, you know, you get a single charge of bonus damage on your secondary and that's it. That's actually a lot better. Yeah, I have a lot of knives. Many mage mashers. I wasn't in that, really? Or was I in the wrong one? I thought I was in the right one. Yeah, just be a little wiggly. Simply orbit the boss. They hate this. For some reason I thought all like the flow whatever skills were just like, you know, you get one more cast, like one more instance of bonus damage on your next skill, but getting over time is actually really good because I'm basically non-stop spamming secondary. And since it's the secondary, it means I can keep on moving. I never really have to stop. It's not like my primary with the wizard where you're basically stopping whether you want to or not without outside assistance, you know? Although I have to stop here. It is based on the amount of distance you move, though, so you do have to be moving, like, quite a bit. Ah, that was bad. It depends on the character. Like, even getting flowed, like, you know, flow primary, whatever, depending on the character, can still be kind of lame. Black Strike, again, like you know, you get double damage on a single attack is really good, though, for characters like the Druid, where you pop your special and then it does a bunch of damage over time. Hey, look, a luck potion. Gain Nova. 50% more damage, actually. That's pretty good. 7-second cooldown. That's stinky. Charges primary twice, special once. That's whatever. They really want me to try and use my primary, but it's not going to happen. I think we just pop the luck potion. I think we get Astral Seal, the ruby, and then we get luck potion. And then maybe a full heal just for safety's sake. Because 8 seconds of 50% bonus damage is pretty nice, and then that stacks with Flow Dex as well. Gotta keep on moving. No, but I want to stay in the field, though. Let's keep swimming. $1434 single target DPS. That's pretty fucking solid. Also, with the luck potion, we're actually gonna pop off a little bit more now. Potions are just a buff for that, like, stage, that entire area. So, like, the Pale Keep, you get to keep the buff for every single boss fight. It's not just a single fight. I gotta remember to split cast here, when I can at least. $22.58. Alright. High luck buff, let's go. Oh, secondary curse actually is pretty nice. That's just a flat 10% multiplier at the end. Ghost Flame on specials, whatever, and primary curse. Haha, that's a funny little joke. I'm not going to step on her head this time. Oop, just kidding. Just stay in my field and orbit as much as possible. Anti-Black Mage. You want to stay in your ley lines, but you never stop moving in your ley lines. Some sort of fucked up athletic Black Mage. Black Mage, but you really gotta go to the bathroom. Yeah, zoomies. I keep thinking it's like the Shinobi Tabi where I have to stop moving to activate something, but like I want to try to avoid doing that, but no, I just gotta move. I gotta get my steps. Or my leaps in this case. Nope. We're not even resolving that attack. We're just moving next phase. Fuck you. I love when that happens. Just abandon the attack entirely. Rage quit. Yank the cord. I gotta conserve at least one charge of my defensive here. For reasons. Because it's not just staying in the field that makes you invincible, it's specifically when you pop your defensive, like you get a second of invincibility. Unless I have that one special that gives me ghost on my defensive. I don't know if that's permanent. Like, if you can stay in the field and keep ghost, like even when you attack, I don't know if it wears off for a second. If you're in an attack or something. She really shoved me out as soon as I was going to do my special. That's rude. That's rude, Shira. Very rude. No wonder you went sicko mode. $13.86. Pretty dang good. I'm real sad I didn't get any rabbit luck procs on my defensive though. Because like with both of these, like every time I use my secondary it does 500 extra damage, and then this guy popping off as well. Plus the curse on the Curse Talon, that would have been very, very funny. But this is pretty good, I guess. A run where I don't use my primary as a joke or prank. You know, the main mechanic of the Black Mage in this game, where they recover their special by using their primary. We just don't interact with that mechanic anymore, I've decided. Oh, this game rules. This game is so cool. I'm so excited for the DLC. I think they said they originally were hoping for, like, around spring 2025, but it's more likely going to be around summer. Which, that's totally fair. I'm not rushing them. There's plenty of game here for you to play. Yeah, I just wanted to play a little bit of Rabbit and Steel today, because this game rules. That was the wrong scene to click on. Y'all should play it if you haven't already. Because yeah, it's got online play as well, with rollback netcode. Believe it or not, this is just built on the same engine as Maiden and Spell, so that means it has rollback netcode. You can raid with your friends with the best possible netcode for online play with others. It's great. You get to dodge attacks and not have to worry about your ping. But yeah, that'll do for me. Thanks for stopping by, everybody. Again, you all need to play some Rabbit and Steel. Even if you don't like raiding, even if you don't like MMOs, like that kind of thing. it's very good. Because it's like, you get to do the raiding part of an MMO, but you don't need the time investment of, you know, doing your weeklies and dailies and whatever, and getting your gear score up to snuff. You just get to jump in and play with some pals for like half an hour. That's a run. Anyway, speaking of raids, we're gonna raid over to Wandering Newbie, who is playing Final Fantasy XIV. The game that this was heavily inspired by, so if you like that, then hey, he's doing some fishing. It's kind of like raiding. You kind of have to do rotations when fishing, I guess. I'm sad they never properly did like a fishing raid. Like, I know they have the boat, but it's not the same. I want my entire team, I want my entire guild yelling at me to chum, otherwise we wipe. Anyways, have a good one, folks. I'll see you on Thursday. Take it easy.